The foldable phone war is officially heating up, and the latest leaks suggest we're on the verge of a dramatic transformation in smartphone design. Fresh renders of the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold Wide have surfaced online, fueling speculation and intensifying competition just as rumors surrounding Apple's highly anticipated iPhone Fold continue to build momentum. If these reports and early design leaks are accurate, we could be looking at a pivotal moment in the evolution of foldable smartphones. One where both Apple and Samsung attempt to redefine not only how foldables look, but how they function in everyday life. For years, Samsung has led the foldable market with its Galaxy Z Fold series, refining the book-style design generation after generation. But now, Apple appears ready to enter the arena with a completely different vision. Multiple iPhone Fold leaks, including a hands-on video featuring an alleged dummy unit, suggest that Apple is not simply copying the existing formula. Instead of adopting the tall and narrow design language Samsung popularized, Apple seems to be developing a foldable device that is shorter and significantly wider. This change in aspect ratio could be a game changer. A wider foldable phone may offer a more natural tablet-like experience when unfolded, making multitasking smoother, split-screen apps more usable, and video content more immersive. At the same time, a broader cover display could make typing, messaging, and one-handed use far more practical compared to the narrow outer screens seen on many current foldables. If Apple executes this correctly, it could address some of the most common usability complaints surrounding foldable devices. However, Samsung is clearly not ignoring the challenge. Recently leaked renders of the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold Wide, reportedly uncovered within early One UI 9 builds and shared by the Cypher project on Telegram, provide a detailed look at what may be Samsung's strategic response to Apple's upcoming foldable iPhone. The wide branding alone signals that Samsung is adjusting its design philosophy, possibly widening the overall body to create a more balanced and user-friendly form factor. Based on the leaked images, the Galaxy Z Fold Wide does appear broader than the current Galaxy Z Fold 8. That said, it still seems taller and slightly narrower than Apple's rumored iPhone Fold design. Without a real-world side-by-side comparison, it's difficult to declare a clear winner in terms of ergonomics or visual appeal. But from what we can see so far, Samsung's approach appears evolutionary rather than revolutionary, a refinement of its existing foldable blueprint rather than a complete redesign. Rumors suggest the Galaxy Z Fold Wide could feature a 7.6-inch main internal display paired with a 5.4-inch cover display. On paper, these numbers may sound similar to previous models, but raw screen size doesn't tell the whole story. Aspect ratio, bezel thickness, hinge engineering, and display optimization all play critical roles in determining how large and comfortable a foldable device actually feels in hand. A slightly wider chassis could dramatically enhance multitasking, document editing, gaming, and video streaming experiences, especially for productivity-focused users. Camera design is another intriguing element revealed in the leaks. Surprisingly, the Galaxy Z Fold Wide appears to feature just 2 rear cameras, echoing Samsung's recent minimalist approach seen with the Galaxy S25 Edge. This would represent a notable departure from the triple camera systems traditionally found in premium Galaxy Z Fold devices. If accurate, this decision may indicate Samsung is prioritizing a thinner profile or lighter weight over maximum camera versatility. Alternatively, the final production model may still include hidden or revised camera hardware not fully reflected in early renders. The situation surrounding selfie cameras remains unclear. Some renders show no visible front-facing camera at all, while others depict a hole-punch camera embedded in the cover display. It's still uncertain whether Samsung will continue using under-display camera technology for the main internal screen. If they do, improvements in image quality and visibility will be crucial, as previous under-display implementations have faced criticism for reduced sharpness and noticeable screen distortion. Software-wise, the leaked One UI 9 mockups show a familiar lock screen interface on both displays. The clock widget, now brief bar, and shortcut icons appear consistent with current Galaxy devices. While these visuals don't reveal groundbreaking software changes, they suggest Samsung is focusing on continuity and user familiarity rather than dramatic UI overhauls. Of course, deeper foldable-specific optimizations, such as enhanced multitasking features or AI-powered productivity tools, could still be introduced at launch. One of the biggest unanswered questions revolves around performance and hardware specifications. While detailed leaks about internal components remain scarce, expectations are naturally high. If the Galaxy Z Fold Wide launches as a premium flagship, it will likely feature cutting-edge silicon, possibly the latest Snapdragon processor, paired with generous RAM and storage configurations. Battery life will also be critical. A $5,000 mAh battery with fast charging capabilities between 25W and 45W would align with current flagship standards and ensure all-day usability despite the power demands of dual displays. Meanwhile, Apple's iPhone Fold is expected to leverage its custom silicon advantage, potentially integrating a next-generation A-series or M-series chip optimized specifically for foldable multitasking and energy efficiency. Combined with deep iOS integration, Apple could deliver a tightly optimized experience that rivals or surpasses Samsung's hardware-focused approach. Ultimately, the true battle may not come down to raw specifications, but rather design philosophy and ecosystem integration. Apple appears to be prioritizing a wider, more balanced form factor aimed at delivering a hybrid smartphone-tablet experience. Samsung, on the other hand, seems to be refining its established foldable identity, widening the frame just enough to improve usability without abandoning the recognizable Galaxy Z Fold DNA. As we approach Samsung Galaxy Unpacked later this summer, anticipation will only continue to grow. More leaks, hands-on demos, and official teasers are almost certain to emerge in the coming weeks. With the iPhone Fold and Galaxy Z Fold Wide shaping up to be headline-grabbing releases, 2026 could mark a turning point in the foldable smartphone market. The competition is no longer just about who can fold a screen. It's about who can create the most practical, powerful, and innovative foldable experience. The next generation of foldables isn't simply evolving, it's redefining what a smartphone can truly be.